I am Freddy from BD Valores. Think about the biggest goal you have right now. Maybe it's building a six-figure business, getting into the best shape of your life, or writing a book. Now, let me ask you a question. What if I told you that focusing on that massive goal is actually the reason you might fail? It sounds completely backwards, doesn't it? We are told our entire lives to dream big and set massive goals. But today, we're breaking down chapter 1 of James Clerk's legendary book, Atomic Habits. And we're going to look at the math, at the science of why everything you've been taught about success is broken. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to reshape your daily routine to guarantee growth. If you want to master your mindset and unlock your highest potential, hit that subscribe button right now. We break down the world's best books every single week to give you a competitive edge. Let's dive in. 1% better every day. Let's start with the first concept of chapter 1, the compounding effect of a single percent. When we want to change our life, we think we need to make a massive, earth-shattering transformation. We think that we need to pull an all-nighter, go on an extensive diet, or completely overhaul our schedule. But true success doesn't happen in a massive explosion. It happens in a whisper. It happens 1% at a time. James Clear challenges us with a fascinating mathematical truth. If you can focus on getting just 1% better at your craft, your health, or your business every single day for 1 year, do you know where you went up? You just don't get a little better. Mathematically, you'll end up 37 times better by the time the year is over. Think about that. 37 times more productive, healthier, or more skilled. But here is the dark side of the coin, and it's a trap most people fall into. The math works both ways. If you get 1% worse every day by making a slightly lazy choice, eating poorly, or skipping that one critical task, your habits compound down. Not just a slightly lower level, but almost all the way down to absolute zero. Habits are the financial interest of self-improvement. On any given day, a 1% change doesn't feel much. Eating a donut today won't ruin your health. Reading 5 pages of a book today won't make you a genius, because the immediate consequences are invisible. We think our small daily actions don't matter, but over months, years, those tiny choices create an unbridgeable gulf between who you are and who you could have been. The plateau of latent potential, the invisible growth. This brings us to the second breakthrough concept, the plateau of latent potential. Have you ever started a new habit, like going to the gym or uploading videos to YouTube, and stopped after a month because you weren't seeing results? You felt frustrated. You felt like your effort was being wasted. James Clear explains that this happens because human beings expect progress to be linear. We think if we put in a week of work, we should see a week's worth of results. But habits don't work that way. Progress is deeply delayed. Imagine an ice cube sitting on a table in a freezing room. It's 26 degrees. You start heating the room slowly. 27 degrees, 28 degrees, 29, 30, 31. The ice cube is still sitting there. Nothing has changed. You put all that energy, heated the room up 5 degrees, and it looks like a complete failure. Then you hit 32 degrees. Suddenly, the ice begins to melt. At 1 degree shift triggers a massive transformation. Was the work you did to heat the room for 26 to 31 degrees wasted? Absolutely not. It was being stored. Your breakthrough moments are simply the result of many previous actions that build up the potential required to unleash a major shift. When you finally achieve a major breakthrough, people on the outside will call you an overnight success. They don't see the long, silent month you spent trapped in what James Clear calls that valley of disappointment. And if you're working hard right now and feeling stuck, you aren't wasting your effort. You are simply storing it. The ice will melt if you keep heating the room. Systems versus goals. Why winners and losers are the same. Now, let's talk about the most revolutionary idea in this entire chapter, the battle between systems and goals. If you ask any successful entrepreneur, athlete, or artist how they won, they will point to their goals. So, our culture concludes that to succeed, we must set aggressive, ambitious goals. But James Clear points out a glaring flaw in that logic. Winners and losers often has the exact same goals. Think about it. Every single person who enters an Olympic race has the exact same goal, to win the gold medal. Every single job applicant has the same goal, to get hired. Every new business owner has the same goal, to be profitable. Therefore, the goal cannot be the thing that separates the winners from the losers. If you want real progress, you need to forget about goals entirely and focus 100% on your systems. Your goal is simply your desired destination, but your system is the actual process that follows every single day to get there. If you're a writer, your goal might be to write a novel. Your system is your daily routine of writing 2 pages every single morning at 7 a.m. If you are an entrepreneur, your goal might be $1 million business. Your system is your daily sales framework and marketing process. Goals create a yo-yo effect. When you focus only on a goal, you put off your happiness until you reach a milestone. You tell yourself, once I reach my goal, I'll be happy. And if you do achieve it, you suddenly lose your motivation because the target is gone. Write this down or memorize it, because this is the core quote of the entire book. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. I'll repeat. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Order and call to action. Your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. Your wealth is a lagging measure of your financial habits. Your weight is a lagging measure of your eating habits. Your knowledge is a lagging measure of your reading habits. You get what you repeat. So, as we close out this look at chapter 1, you want to ask yourself, why is one tiny 1% change you can build into your daily system starting tomorrow? Let me know in the comments below and read and reply to every single one. I will reply to you. If you found value in this deep dive, do yourself a favor. Hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs a mindset shift, and subscribe to the channel. In our next video, we're breaking down chapter 2. How your habits are actually shaped your identity. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for watching, Keep building your system, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.